Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel. Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League Game of the Week for June 17th of Year 1 of the FSBL. The Oakland Athletics running away with the American League West, come in riding an 11-game winning streak as they visit Minute Maid Park and the Houston Astros. The A's are just absolutely rolling. Looking for win number 12 in a row. They are up by 20.5 games over the California Angels, 26 over these Houston Astros. So the A's pretty much in cruise control here. Their postseason ticket already punched by the All-Star break. Again, the All-Star game will be coming up. It will be broadcast here on the channel next week. This is the last regular season game before the break. Starting for the Astros, J.R. Richard. This will be his 20th start of the season. 8-8, a 4.82 earned run average. When he's on, Richard is great, but he does battle control problems from time to time. Puts himself into trouble where he has to give hitters a few more hittable pitches than he would like. And in a league like this, that usually doesn't bode well. So leading things off for the A's, Ricky Henderson. He takes a fastball at the top of the zone for strike one. Underway here in Houston. Henderson goes the other way. Ground ball to second. Altuve has it for the first out. So Henderson is retired. A's coming off an extra inning win yesterday here. Henderson, Murphy and Fox, McGuire, Baker, and Reggie Jackson. Monday, Marcus Semien and Wally Shang, the A's lineup. Keep an eye on Jackson. Jackson has been heating up for the A's. Last thing opponents need is for Reggie Jackson to get more involved in the party. Murphy batting .249, 17 homers, 41 runs batted in for him. Oh, 1 count here as Richard works. Slider at the knees. Called a strike. He's ahead of Murphy 0-2. That fastball fought off. That one is right down the heart of the plate. Richard challenging him, but he's got to be careful where he leaves those pitches. As hard as Richard throws. High slider fought off. Richard's going to be pretty much fastball slider. There's not a lot of mystery there. Dares you to hit it? See if you can. Two-seamer misses inside. 1-2 the count. Richard delivers. Slider down low, swung on and missed by Murphy. He's gone for out number 2. Richard's slider, one of the best in the game. For him, it's really about fastball command. If he's around the zone, he can have success. If he starts walking guys, he gets himself into trouble. So here is the great Jimmy Fox. Fox, .332, 22 homers, 57 RBIs. Those 22 homers tied for 9th in the American League. Fastball, swung on and missed. Counts 1-1. Fox's average has gone up. His power has cooled off a little bit. He hits this one deep to right center. Going back on it. It's tracked down. Nice play out there by George Springer to put it away. So, the A's go down. 1-2-3. Astros coming up. Bottom of the first from Houston. We're scoreless. Towing the slab for the A's, Tim Hudson. Hudson 11-3, 3.06 earned run average. This will be his 20th start of the season. That sparkling 1.06 whip, certainly key to his success. Cesar Cedeno, .279, 10 homers, 30 RBIs. Gets ready to go here against Hudson. First pitch misses for a ball. Hudson, always looking serious. Breaking ball, ground ball to second. Murphy charges, throws to first, gets Cedeno for out number 1. Astros will line up this way: Cedeno, Everett, and Altuve. Springer, Pence, and Davis. Bregman, Bob Watson gets the start at first today, and Joe Ferguson. So here's Adam Everett, 254. Slider in there for a strike. No home runs, 17 RBIs for Everett. Everett in there for defense. And here comes the 0-1 pitch from Tim Hudson. Everett low liner to first. Fox picks it before it hits the ground, and that'll be out number 2. A's have quite a luxury there with Jimmy Fox and Mark McGwire. It lets McGwire just be the designated hitter. Fox mans first base. Here's Jose Altuve. Altuve batting .302. Pitch from Hudson inside. Altuve pulls it down to third. Frank Baker is there, throws over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hudson. So both teams go down in order in the first. We're heading to the top of the second. McGwire, Baker, and Jackson coming up for the A's. So leading it off for the A's here in the second, Mark McGwire, 24 homers, 75 RBIs. That average has cooled off a bit. McGwire hitting over 300 early on in the season. He's down to 257. But continues to crank the long ball and drive in the runs, and that's what he's there for. Richard challenges him with a high fastball. McGwire swings and misses. McGwire third in the league in walks. Takes this one down the right field line, tailing into the stands and out of play. So Richard ahead of McGwire, 0-2 here. Here's the delivery. Another shot to right. Another one slicing. Good distance, but foul. So the count stays 0-2. Richard deals that one in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Slider line the other way. Going back on it is Springer at the wall. Springer makes the play on the warning track. Nice job, George Springer, to track that ball down for the first out here in the top of the second. Here comes Frank Baker. Baker batting .320, 22 homers, 62 runs batted in. Gets ready to step in here against Richard. First pitch from the tall right-hander. Shot down the left field line. That's going to fall in. That's a base hit. Pence digs it out. Baker going in for second. He will be in there easily with a one-out double. His 24th of the season. So that brings up Reggie Jackson. Jackson, as we mentioned, red hot lately. He's got his average up to 280. First pitch fastball misses away. Jackson, 18 homers, 49 runs batted in. Just talent pretty much top to bottom in this A's lineup. Richard looks the runner back and deals. Slider on the outside corner, 1-1. That's where Richard's going to want to stay. Low and away. Keep hitters guessing. Go with the occasional high cheddar to blow guys away if he can get ahead. And he comes inside here, and Reggie Jackson says goodnight to this ball. Way out of here. Reggie Jackson goes deep. His 19th home run of the season, and the A's have taken a 2-0 lead. So that's been a problem for Richard. He's not just location. 1-1. He's worked him away. He tries to come inside, doesn't get inside enough, and Jackson sends this ball into orbit. An absolute laser into the second deck out in right field. Not that you needed StatCast to tell you that ball was hit hard, but 112-6 off the bat. So here's Rick Monday. Monday has been exceptional in bench duty for the A's. 379, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Giving Tilly Walker a rest out in center. That one pulled foul. Actually, somebody's probably hurt because they have Bill North, I believe, on the roster also. Maybe North isn't. Maybe North didn't make the initial 40-man. I might be misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure that Bill North is there. But Monday gets the start regardless. Richard misses up high. Count is 2-2. So Richard will try to correct himself here. He's going to look for a new baseball. Umpire obliges. Richard checks this one out to his satisfaction as he goes back up the hill. James Rodney Richards staring in at Monday. 2-2 the count. Fastball at the top of the zone. Monday takes it, goes, grabs a seat. J.R. Richard, his second strikeout. We already have 2 away here in the top of the second. So here's Marcus Semien. Semien at short. 261, 6 homers, 39 runs batted in. Richard delivers. Slider gets him to swing and miss. Now he's ahead of Semien, 0-2. 360 over his last 8 games. As you can see, pretty much everyone hot during this win streak. Chopper down to third. Fielded, throw over to first, and the side is retired. But Reggie Jackson gives the A's a 2-0 lead with this blast. We head to the bottom of the second. Oakland 2, Houston 0. So here's the right fielder, George Springer, to face Hudson to open up the second. Hudson only needed 5 pitches in the first. Springer 281, 16 homers, 40 runs batted in so far this season. Hudson deals, fastball in there for a called strike. Springer went 2 for 4 with an RBI in yesterday's game. Wasn't enough to get the victory, though, and stop this Oakland steam train. Swings and misses there. Hudson ahead 0-2. Fastball off the outside corner. Hudson looking in. Pitch, breaking ball, grounded weakly to second. Murphy to his right. Throws over to Fox for out number 1. And the rich will get richer. So the A's here, their pitching staff has been exceptional. Veru Waddell, Lefty Grove, Catfish Hunter, Tim Hudson, and Jack Quinn. As Hunter Pence steps in, Pence batting .240. But Quinn may end up being the odd man out, as the A's in the rookie draft picked up Eddie Plank. So Plank will join them next season, giving them quite possibly the deepest rotation in baseball. Hudson ahead of Pence 0-2 here. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Pence takes it for ball 1. Breaking ball. Line to second. Murphy catches it. Not hit overly hard. And right at him for out number 2. So Hudson seems to have his full array of pitches working on the day. Here's Glenn Davis. 272. 9 homers, 37 runs batted in. Davis, oddly enough, has done very well against right-handed pitching. He has struggled against lefties. Hudson misses up high. This Astros offense has struggled this year. You see Davis is 37 RBI, second on the team. That would put him something like 8th on the A's. Give you an idea of how great the A's offense has been. 1-1 count here as Hudson looks in. There's a pitch. Davis fly ball to center. Right at Monday, who puts it away, and the side is retired. So we head to the top of the third. Oakland still holding a 2-0 lead. Shang, Henderson, and Murphy coming up. Here's Wally Shang, 257, 7 homers, 36 runs batted in. So there you see, Shang has 36 RBIs. He's hitting in the 9 hole for Oakland. Grounds this one down to first. Watson will take it to the bag for out number 1. Davis has 1 more RBI than Shang, and that is second on the Astros. Tale of 2 teams for sure. Here's Ricky Henderson. Henderson grounded out in the first. Franchise Stars Baseball League stolen base leader. Fastball misses up high. His stolen base rate has actually slowed down a little bit. He's been stuck at 34 now for a couple of weeks. Here's the pitch from Richard. Down low, Henderson swings over the top of it. 2-1. Another slider misses, so Richard has put a couple to the backstop here. Nobody on base, so it doesn't hurt, but it gives you an idea. He's scuffling with his command at the moment. 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Count goes full. Richard, a big, burly, powerhouse right-hander. Great fun to watch when he is on his game. Slider just misses low and outside. So Henderson, the perpetual base stealing threat, is on with a 1-out walk. Here comes Danny Murphy. Murphy struck out his first time up. Fastball in there for strike 1. I'm inclined to think Henderson will go at some point. Not the most daring of prognostications. Here's the pitch from Richard. Runner goes. Here comes the throw to second. Not in time. Henderson is in there with his stolen base. Didn't have a great lead, but got a very good jump. Tag nowhere in time. So now Henderson's in scoring position. Murphy just needs a single. Slider that doesn't slide stays inside for ball 2. Two and 1 the count. That one just misses off the plate. So 3-1 count. Jimmy Fox waits on deck. Richard looks in. Deals. Gets the high strike. That call has been there so far tonight. Keep on saying tonight. It's a day game. Don't mind me. Because I pick the game of the week from the Sunday slate of games, most often the games that I do are day games. Slider popped up and foul ground. Watson over near the stands. He'll have a play. Puts it away for out number 2. So that was a big out to get. In steps Jimmy Fox. Fox flew out his first time up. Three for 10 with a homer in the series. Henderson on second with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Richard deals. Fastball misses inside. That steal was Henderson's 35th of the season. He could do it, but there's no reason for him to try to steal third here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fox way out in front of that slider. Swings and misses. Count is 1-1. There's the pitch. Jam shot popped up. Watson underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So Richard, other than the bomb hit by Jackson, has been solid through these first 3. Astros will come up in the bottom of the 3rd looking for their first hit. Oakland leads it 2-0. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman started off the season well. He has gone cold since then, batting .237, 10 homers, 29 RBIs. Breaking ball, first pitch swinging, ground ball to Baker, who charges. Throws to first for out number 1. So that will bring up Bob Watson. Watson, .261, 9 homers, 35 runs batted in. Interesting that he, like Glenn Davis, has done better against righties than lefties. Fastball at the knees, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Shot out in the center. Moving over for it is Monday. Puts it away for the 2nd out. So Hudson has the Astros off balance to this point. No real hard contact. Here's Joe Ferguson, .231. 6 homers, 28 RBIs for the Astros catcher. Hudson deals. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. That fastball is in there for a strike. So 1-1 here as Hudson works to Ferguson. He's retired the first 8 to face him. Hudson deals. At the knees, strike 2. Hudson working in and out, up and down. Shang sets up inside here. 1-2 pitch. Shot up the middle. That's a base hit. The Astros will have their first base runner on the first knock of the game. Ferguson, a 2-out single in the center. So that rolls the order over. Here, Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno grounded out his first time up. Orbit trying to get the Astros crowd into this one. First pitch misses up high. Cesar Cedeno, 31 doubles, tied for first in the league. That slider gets him to swing and miss it. 1-1. Check swing there. They say he went around. Count goes to 1-2. Hudson gets aside. Looks it. Slider swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cedeno goes down and the inning is over. So the Astros get their first base runner but can't do anything with it. We are a third of the way through here in Houston. Oakland 2. Houston nothing. So that brings us to the top of the 4th. Mark McGwire will lead off. McGwire flew out his first time up. J.R. Richard. So far dinged up only by the home run to Reggie Jackson. hasn't had great command, but has gotten the job done. There's a strike to even the count here at 1 apiece. Slider swung on and missed. McGuire flails at that one for strike 2. Another slider. McGuire barely gets a piece of it. Count stays at 1-2. Ferguson sets up inside. High inside heat from Richard. McGuire swings and misses. Third strikeout for Richard. It's the first out here in the top of the 4th. Here comes Frank Baker. He doubled his last time up before scoring on Jackson's homer. High fastball taken there for a strike. That slider misses up and away. Here's the pitch. Baker fly ball out to left. Pence going back towards the Crawford boxes. This ball has some carry, but it'll stay in the yard. Pence puts it away for out number 2. So here's Reggie Jackson. Jackson homered his first time up. And first pitch swinging here, and he does it again. Reggie Jackson unloads. Home run number 20, his second of the game. And the straw that stirs the drink, stirring things up here in Houston. Reggie looking dead red fastball there. He got it, and he deposits it deep into the seats and right. High fastball, letter high, and Jackson says goodbye to it. Not blistered as badly as his first one, but it still clears the wall by plenty, and the A's have a 3-0 lead. So here's Rick Monday. Monday struck out his first time up. Pitcher deals. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Monday 3 for 4 in yesterday's extra innings win for the A's. Fastball misses up high, 2-1 the count. That one yanked foul, count goes to 2-2. Richard deals in there for strike 3 called. Monday goes down for a second time. But also for a second time, Reggie Jackson goes deep. Oof, right down the middle of the plate. And the way that Jackson's swinging the bat right now, you are not putting that one past him. We head to the bottom of the 4th. A's lead the Astros 3-0. So we get ready for the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Adam Everett. Everett 0 for 1, as is the entire Astros lineup except Joe Ferguson. Fastball misses outside. Pitch from Hudson. Fly ball center field. Monday moves over, ranges, puts it away for out number 1. The batter, number 27. So one down, here comes Altuve. Altuve grounded out his first time up. He's had an excellent series, though, 5 for 11. Hudson misses up high with the heat, 1-0. That one down low, Altuve fouls it off, 1-1. Again, Hudson on his game. Tough act to follow. Last game here on the channel, a terrific performance from Cliff Lee. The complete game shutout of the National League's best offense, the St. Louis Cardinals. Altuve swings and misses. Count goes to 1-2. Hudson deals. Swung on and missed. Slider gets Altuve way out in front of it. Second strikeout for Hudson. Second out of the inning. Here in the bottom of the fourth, here's George Springer. Springer 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Fastball misses down low. There's the pitch. Tapper back to the mound. Hudson has it himself. Throws it over to Fox for the putout, and the side is retired. So Hudson continues to cruise for Oakland. We head to the top of the fifth. Oakland 3, Houston nothing. So leading things off for the A's, Marcus Semien. He grounded out his first time up. Richard at 58 pitches as he starts the fifth. Slider fouled off to the right side. Here's the pitch from Richard. Slider fouled off. So Richard ahead of Semien 0-2. Fastball up and in. Back Semien off the plate. He spins away. Count goes to 1-2. Richard will try to intimidate. We talked before about Jack Quinn possibly being the odd man out next season when Eddie Plank joins the A's. But Quinn tied for the American League lead in wins right now with 12. Popped up on the infield. Watson underneath it. Puts it away. Semien's retired for the first out here in the fifth. There you see your ERA leaders, Rube Waddell. Ken Johnson has been a surprise here for these Astros. He's second in the league in ERA. Charlie Leibrandt, Johan Santana, and Camilo Pascual round out your top 5 in ERA in the American League. Here's Wally Shang. Shang 0 for 1. Pedro Martinez leads the AL in strikeouts with 150. Rube Waddell here of the A's at 145. Sam McDowell, Lefty Grove, also of the A's, in fourth. Johan Santana in fifth. Richard deals. Slider swung on and missed by Shang. So Richard ahead of Shang 0-2. Raleigh Fingers is now tied for the saves lead in the AL with 30. Popped up, out into shallow left. Everett goes out. He says he's got it. Puts it away for out number 2. So order rolls over for Oakland. Here's Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. Fastball. Call that a slider. Misses up high, 1-0. National League batting race, Zach Wheat and Billy Hamilton fighting it out in the stratosphere there. Wheat back up to 391, Hamilton at 380. Johnny Mize leads the NL in homers with 30. This shot out into right field. In there for a base hit. Henderson tries to take second, and Ricky, despite his great speed, gets a little greedy there. That was a one-hopper in front of Springer. He bobbled it a bit, but it stayed right in front of him. Henderson, I think, thought that ball got further away. Springer guns Henderson down, trying to take second, and that gets us to the midpoint. We head to the bottom of the fifth. A's 3, Astros nothing. Here's Hunter Pence. Pence 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Hudson deals. Shot back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So first pitch swinging. Pence gets only the second hit for the Astros. But the leadoff man is on here for Houston in the bottom of the fifth. Hudson has only thrown 36 pitches to this point. Here's Glenn Davis. Davis 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Hudson looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 0-1 delivery from Hudson. Curveball misses down low. Davis doesn't offer at it. Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right. Going back on it is Jackson. Davis hits this one well. Reggie tracks it down, though, just shy of the warning track. Runner will get back. And there's one away. So here's Alex Bregman. Bregman 0 for 1. He grounded out. This one shot down to first, past the Diamond Fox into right field. Jackson gets it up. Runner going to third. Good throw from Jackson, and he guns him down. Hunter Pence aggressive on the bases, trying to make something happen, and Reggie puts a strong throw on target. Guns Pence down at third. Baker puts the tag on. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Check the out-of-town scoreboard. Red Sox and Yankees tied atop the AL East. Red Sox lead there 3-2. Orioles up on the Rays 9-1 in the eighth. Jim Gentile, 6 RBIs for the Orioles in that game. Twins up on the White Sox 1-0 in the fifth. Wilbur Wood and Camilo Pascual the pitching matchup there. Indians over the Tigers 11-6 in the eighth. Casino Polanco, 3 hits, including a second home run for the Tigers. Side is retired here. Ending the fifth, we head to the top of the sixth in Houston. A's 3, Astros 0. So a nice performance so far for J.R. Richard, other than Reggie Jackson, who's burned him with a pair of home runs. The Blue Jays lead the Royals 5-1. Kelly Gruber, if you remember, Gruber was hitting over 500 over the first 2 weeks of the season, then broke his arm. Just recently came back. He had, I think, 4 home runs in those first 2 weeks. He was just scalding hot. Losing him was huge for the Blue Jays, but he's back in action. Marlins lead the Phillies 9-4. Cardinals over the Reds 2-1 in the fifth. George Foster has hit his 21st home run of the year for the Reds. Ken Boyer, his 8th for the Cardinals. Giants and Brewers just underway in San Francisco. That game is scoreless. Ben McDonald for the Brewers. Carl Hubble goes for the Giants. Diamondbacks and Padres. That game has been delayed. Kurt Schilling and Dave Roberts will be the pitching matchup there. Mets all over the Cubs. 8-0 in the fifth. The Mets red hot. Murphy strikes out for the first out. The Mets have thrust themselves into the division lead in the NL East. Again, top 4 teams in that division, all within 4 games of each other. But the Mets, who were abysmal early in the season, their bullpen was absolutely atrocious, have righted the ship. That's going to be a fun race to watch. There is no such race here in the AL West, where these A's have run away with it. Again, came into this game 20.5 games up in the division. Here's Jimmy Fox. Fox 0 for 2. One out here in the top of the sixth. Richard deals. Fastball misses inside. Count goes to 3-0. Mark McGwire waits on deck. Richard's offering. In there for a called strike. Fox does not agree. And Now he has to sheepishly return to the plate, pick up his bat, and step back in. So 3-1 offering coming from Richard. Gets the sign from Ferguson. Here's the delivery. Fastball fouled off. Count now 3-2. Richard deals. Slider swung on and missed. Strike 3. Fox goes down. 6th strikeout for Richard. 2 outs now. Now bring up Mark McGuire. Big cut and a miss there for Fox. So McGuire's in 0-2. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Fastball misses down low, 1-0. McGuire 1 for 10 in the series. His lone hit a home run. Richard deals. Fastball. Misses outside, 2-0. Christian Javier Framber Valdez throwing in the Astros bullpen. Richard delivers. Fastball in there for a called strike. Richard dialing it up to 97. Here's the pitch. Another fastball puts it past McGuire. Count even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball blows McGuire away. So Richard picks up strikeout number 7. Nice work from him. We head to the bottom of the 6th. A is still leading the Astros 3-0. Richard pumped up there coming off the mound. He knows on the whole he has thrown well in this one. The A's have not been able to get to Tim Hudson. Here's Joe Ferguson. Ferguson, one of only 3 hits for the Astros. He singled the first hit of the game for the Astros in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch fastball from Hudson in there for a called strike. Breaking ball, fouled off. 0-2. The count now to Ferguson. Hudson looks in, gets the sign. Delivers. Ferguson. Deep. Left field. Hooking. Ferguson knew it off the bat, though, that one was not going to stay fair. All over it, but it's just a long strike. A loud strike. Count stays at 0-2. Fastball misses away. 1-2 the count. Hudson delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's the 3rd strikeout for Hudson, who has only 47 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. So here's Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses. 1-0. Breaking ball from Hudson. Taken. Check the swing. They say he didn't go. Counts at 2-0. Here's a pitch. Slider misses inside. 3-0. So Hudson behind here as he works to Cedeno with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low. So 4-pitch walk for Cedeno gives the Astros a 1-out base runner. Cedeno, of course, can run. We'll see if they press the action a bit here. Here's Adam Everett, 0 for 2. Throw over, running back easily. Here's a pitch from Hudson. It's a pitch out. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Great throw from Ferguson, and Cedeno is gunned down. Not a great jump from Cedeno. A good throw from Ferguson. And Cedeno tagged out by Murphy for out number 2. So the base runner is erased. Count 1-0 to Everett. Here is Hudson Markson. Ground ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw over to first. And the side is retired. So the one base runner the Astros gets erased. We are 2/3 of the way through here at Minute Maid Park. A's continue to lead the Astros 3-0. So Christian Javier will come in for the Astros to pitch the top of the 7th, ending J.R. Richards' day. Javier 4-8, a 5.18 earned run average. This will be his 22nd appearance of the year. He will start off facing home run Baker. Baker 1 for 2. 3-0 A's as we start the 7th. Baker with a double and a run scored. He scored ahead of Jackson on Reggie's second inning 2-run bomb. First pitch here misses inside. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off. Get the count to 1-1. Javier deals. Baker, fly ball right field. Going back on it. Springer just shy of the track. He's under it. Puts it away for out number 1. So first out retired here in the top of the 7th inning. That's going to bring up Reggie Jackson. Here you see Reggie. Second inning. Bam. 2-run shot. 4th inning. Comes up again. Puts another one deep into the seats. So Reggie going for the 3-peat here. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Javier fastball. High in the zone, called a strike, 0-1. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Fooled him badly there. So Javier headed Jackson 0-2. Here's the pitch. Tapper out in front of the plate. Ferguson goes out. Javier says he's got it. Throw it down to first. Jackson is retired for out number 2. So that'll bring up Rick Monday. Monday 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. Javier delivers. Monday, ground ball to short. First pitch swinging. Everett charges. Throws to first. And the side is retired. So 1-2-3 inning out of the bullpen for Javier. It's 7th inning stretch time here in Houston. A's lead the Astros 3-0. So it's the heart of the order here for Houston. Jose Altuve will lead things off. Altuve 0 for 2. Pitch from Hudson. First pitch swinging, popped up. Shallow center, Murphy going out. He's under it. Puts it away for out number 1. And talk about keeping your pitch count down. Astros have tried to be aggressive with Hudson. It has not paid off for them. Hudson had 54 pitches with 1 out here in the 7th. Here's George Springer. He's grounded out twice, 0 for 2 on the day. Hudson winds, delivers. Fastball in there for a called strike. 16 balls, 39 strikes for Hudson. So Houston has been aggressive in their approach. They've got nothing to show for it. First pitch misses inside. Second pitch. There was a strike before that. Ball 1 inside evens the count at 1 apiece. There's a shot out to right. That one is struck well. It's over Jackson's head. It's off the wall. Going for second, throw in from Jackson, way off the mark of anybody, but it's cut off. Double for George Springer, his 17th of the season. Stroked well the other way. One hopper off the track and off the wall. Jackson got rid of it quickly, but that throw nowhere to be found anywhere near second base. Not that he had a play on him anyway. So here's Hunter Pence. He takes strike one. That high strike has been there for both pitchers all game. Pence 1 for 2. He's singled back in the 5th. 1 out, runner on second. Houston has a runner in scoring position here. We'll see if they can do anything with it. The slider misses down low. Pence batting only 148 with runners in scoring position. Pitch from Hudson. That one yanked foul. Pence all over that one, but well out in front. 1-2 pitch. High fastball. Pence hits it the other way, and we one hopper into the stands in foul territory down the right field line. Count stays at 1-2. Fastball misses low and away. 2-2 to Pence, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. George Springer on second. Astros trying to claw their way back at this one. They trail 3-0. Glenn Davis waits on deck. That one misses as the count goes full to Pence. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Out shallow center. Monday comes on. He's got to play it on the hop, and it falls in front of him. Throw to third will be offline. Monday took a circuitous route to that ball. I thought he was going to come up with it. No such luck. So it's a bloop base hit, a bit of a gift single there for Pence. Now it's runners at the corners for Glenn Davis. Fastball. Oh, that's a called strike. That one looked well high. Well, Hudson gets the benefit of the doubt there. 0-1 to Davis, who did not like that call. Chirping from the Astros dugout. Slider doesn't slide, misses inside. 1-1 the count. Davis pops it up. On the first base side, plenty of room for Fox. He's underneath it, puts it away for out number 2. That was pretty much the last thing they wanted Glenn Davis to do there, other than hit into a double play. So that'll leave it up to Alex Bregman to get the run home. Bregman 1 for 2. Singled back in the 5th. Hudson from the stretch. Delivers. Misses inside, 1-0. Look at these averages of runners in scoring position. The Astros as a collective have just failed miserably in that spot all year. That slider gets Bregman to swing and miss, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul, back, out of play. 1-2. Shang doesn't even give it a look. Runners at the corners. 1-2 pitch. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Shang. Runner does not try to advance. Good job there by Shang to block that one. Possibly saving a run. Here's the pitch. Bregman fouls it off. That pitch was down low. That would have been ball 3. Bregman trying to protect. Breaking ball. Bregman hangs with it. Fouls that one off as well. Dribbles to the backstop. Count stays at 2-2. Slider misses away, count goes full. So Hudson having to labor a bit in this inning, really for the first time all game. Here's the pitch. Bregman fouls it back. Good at bat here from Alex Bregman. Bob Watson waits on deck. Breaking ball, Bregman slashes it to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Astros will have their first run of the game. It's an RBI single for Alex Bregman, and the Astros are on the board. They've cut the deficit to 3-1. Terrific at bat from Bregman. That was a hanging curveball. Way too much plate. Hudson knows it. So they're going to pull Hudson here. A little bit surprising. He's run into some problems in this inning, but it certainly isn't because of being tired. He's only at 76 pitches. But a terrific performance from Hudson regardless. And to hand things over to Andrew Bailey. Bailey 2-0 on the year, 12 holds, a 3.04 earned run average. This will be his 25th appearance of the season. He and Shang go over the sides a bit. Shang gets down behind the plate. So here's Watson. Watson 0 for 2. 2 outs, first and third. Runner on first is the tying run. Bailey misses down low with the fastball, 1-0. Bailey sets. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Fastball at the knees and on the black. Good pitch there from Bailey. So he gets ahead of Watson 1-2. Bailey sets and delivers. Fouled off by Watson. 1-2 offering coming from Bailey. Curveball misses away, 2-2. Astros having some quality at bats here in the 7th for really the first time all game. They've got 1 run in. They have the tying run on first and third. 2 down, 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, Watson. Out in the left center. It'll stay. Monday underneath it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So Alex Bregman, there's our favorite uniform glitch. So stupid. But Bregman comes through with the opposite field single. RBI hit after a great at bat. We head to the top of the 8th, though. A's still lead the Astros 3-1. So here comes Semien. Semien 0 for 2. Slider fouled away. Semien riding a 10-game hitting streak. Again, the A's riding an 11-game winning streak into this one, looking for their 12th straight victory as they continue to run away with the American League West. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Semien goes down swinging for the first out. Here's Wally Shang. Shang 0 for 2. He has popped out and grounded out today. First pitch swing, that one's lashed into left field for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for Wally Shang. That'll bring up Ricky Henderson. Henderson 1 for 2. And on that out-of-town scoreboard, Indians over the Tigers, 11-6. Manny Ramirez went deep for Cleveland. Blue Jays defeat the Royals 5-1. Doyle Alexander gets the win. Brent Saberhagen takes the loss. Kelly Gruber, his 7th for the Blue Jays. Mariners and Rangers tied at 6 in the 8th. Brett Boone has 4 RBIs for the Mariners in that one. Mike Epstein, his 18th home run for the Rangers. Marlins defeat the Phillies 9-4. A fly ball out to center for the second out. Marlins win there. Nolasco gets the win. Sherry McGee homered for the Phillies in the loss. Christian Yelich went 3 for 4 with a pair of RBIs. Cardinals continue to lead the Reds 2-1 in the 8th. George Foster, his 21st home run for the Reds. Ken Boyer, his 8th for the Cardinals. Here's Danny Murphy. Murphy 0 for 3. Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Brewers up on the Giants 2-0 in the 5th. Ben McDonald on the mound for the Brewers there. Diamondbacks over the Padres 1-0 in the 2nd. Justin Upton, his 14th homer of the year for the D-backs. Mets all over the Cubs 8-2 in the 8th. Carlos Beltran has hit his 22nd home run of the season for the Mets. Abner Dalrymple 2 for 3 with the home run for the Cubs. Rockies up 5-1 over the Pirates in the 5th inning. Starling Marte, his 13th home run for the Pirates. Matt Holliday, his 19th for the Rockies. Braves defeat the Expos 6-3 in Montreal. Kid Nichols wins his 10th. Javier Vasquez loses his 6th. Craig Kimbrell picks up the save. Swung on a miss. Murphy goes down. That'll retire the side here in the 8th. So the A's get a runner but can't do anything with it. Good work these 2 innings out of Christian Javier. We head to the bottom of the 8th. A's still leading the Astros 3-1. So Andrew Bailey will continue. He only threw 6 pitches after coming in for Tim Hudson in the 7th. So he'll stay in here. He'll face Joe Ferguson before the order rolls over. Ferguson 1 for 2. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. Liam Hendricks and Raleigh Fingers throwing in the A's bullpen. And Fingers tied for the AL lead in saves with 30. Here's the pitch from Bailey. Swung on a miss. That was a fastball, and Ferguson was way out in front of it. I don't know how hard he thought Bailey was bringing that. But he did not pick that pitch up well at all. Bailey buries one in the dirt. Ferguson won't chase. 36,000 in attendance here in Houston. 1-2 pitch here as Bailey works to Ferguson. Breaking ball fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Fielded by Semien. Throw to first. 1 man down. So that'll bring up Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno 0 for 2 with a walk. He's also been caught stealing today. Fastball just inside 1-0. Here's the pitch. Cutter misses inside, so Bailey behind Cedeno 2-0. Here with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bailey gets the sign. Cutter, that one catches the corner. Count goes to 2-1. Pitch. Fly ball out into center. Right center. Jackson over. He's under it. Puts it away for out number 2. So that'll bring up Adam Everett. And Liam Hendricks will come in to face Everett. So Bailey is done. He does his job. Hendricks 0-2, 7 holds, 24 in the 3rd innings, a 4.81 earned run average. Hendricks, this will be his 26th outing of the season. Adam Everett steps in. He's 0 for 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball way up high. 1-1 the count. Again, next broadcast here on the channel, at least from a baseball perspective, will be the Franchise Stars Baseball League All-Star Game. The A's should have plenty of representatives on that AL roster. This one is fouled off. Jose Altuve, I'm pretty sure will probably be the only representative for the Astros. Fastball misses up high. 2-2 count here as Hendricks works to Everett. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 3, and that retires the side. So we are through 8 here in Houston. Good pitchers duel. A's getting the better of it. Great start from Tim Hudson. We go to the top of the 9th. Oakland leads Houston 3-1. Heart of the order coming up for the A's, starting here with Jimmy Fox. Fox 0 for 3. Pitch from Javier, who's on for his 3rd inning of work. Slider misses down low, 1-1. Fox ground ball down to 3rd. Bregman has it. Throws to 1st, 1 down. So Fox is retired on the ground ball to Bregman. That'll bring up Mark McGwire. McGwire 0 for 3. He struck out his last time. J.R. Richard kind of chewed McGwire up today. Richard had a terrific start. They'll say he gave up 3 runs over 6, but the only one who really victimized him was Reggie Jackson. Other than that, Richard handled the A's lineup very well. McGwire rips this one, just misses. A home run into the Crawford boxes. He's going for 2. Good throw in from Pence, and he guns McGwire down at 2nd. So McGwire hits a laser, probably a foot shy of clearing the wall into the Crawford seats out there in the left. McGwire tries to take 2nd. Pence plays it perfectly and guns him down for the 2nd out. So here's Frank home run Baker. Baker 1 for 3, double and a run scored. Baker figures to be part of that All-Star game. Pops this one foul out of play. Slider misses down low, 2-1. You see the National League, the red-hot Cardinals have opened up a 6-game lead in the Central. That division was very tight as of about a month ago, but the Cardinals have gotten hot and started to create a little bit of distance for themselves there. Their offense has been on fire. You see the Giants up 8.5 on the Dodgers. That is the 2nd largest division lead behind the A's 20-plus game lead here in the AL West. Side is retired there. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Astros will send the heart of the order up to try to get back in this one. They will face Raleigh Fingers. 30 saves on the year, 2.59 earned run average. This will be the 35th appearance for the mustachioed Fingers. He will start off facing Jose Altuve. Altuve 0 for 3. In the tightly packed AL East, the Red Sox defeat the Yankees 3-2. Dutch Leonard 6 1/3 innings, 2 runs allowed there. He struck out 8. Charlie Keller had an RBI for the Yankees in the loss. Orioles over the Rays 9-1. Ned Garver gets the win there. Chris Archer takes the loss. That one a line shot down to first by Altuve, but Fox picks it for the 1st out. Twins over the White Sox, 3-0 in the 9th. Camilo Pascual, that game is a final actually. Pascual gets the complete game shutout. Indians defeat the Tigers. Early win with the victory. Virgil Trucks takes the loss. In that one, Manny Ramirez, his 18th home run, 3 for 5, 7 runs batted in for the Indians. Blue Jays defeat the Royals 5-1. Alexander with the win. Saberhagen takes the loss. Kelly Gruber, his 7th for the Jays. Slider there for Fingers. Gets Springer chasing and almost falling across the plate. So Fingers ahead of Springer here, 0-2. Mariners and Rangers still tied at 6 in the 9th. Springer down the left field line and foul. Marlins defeat the Phillies 9-4. Nolasco gets the win. Jim Bunning takes the loss. McGee goes deep for the Phillies. Yelich pair of RBIs for the Marlins. Red Hot Cardinals, as we mentioned, up on the Reds 2-1. And that pitch is in the dirt and swung on, but Shang tries to make the throw down to first, and he throws it offline. So George Springer is on base despite the strikeout, and that brings the tying run to the plate. Here's Hunter Pence. Pence 2 for 3, pair of singles. Orvik trying to get the Astros crowd fired up in the hopes of a comeback here. It's one of the best closers in the game. Slider misses away. Pence has grounded into 11 double plays this season. One and 0 the count. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. You see your American League leaders. Tommy Henrich leads the league in hitting, as he continues to swing a hot bat. Eddie Collins, Mike Sweeney, Jimmy Fox, and John Stone of the Twins round out your top 5 batters in the AL. Watch the scroll for the remaining leaders. Ken Griffey there, 37 homers. Second is Eddie Murray and Mike Trout with 28. Jim Thome with 27, Lou Gehrig with 26. But Griffey just having a remarkable season. This one dunked down in the center. Monday on the run, he won't get there. That one falls in. Runner goes to third, and it's runners on the corners now for the Astros. So Pence has his third hit of the day. Dunks this one out there. And that'll bring up Glenn Davis. Davis 0 for 3. Home run here would walk it off, though. Ground ball down to third, backhanded, nice play, Frank Baker to second for one. Murphy turns it 5-4-3 double play, and the A's win their 12th in a row. Nice job there from Frank Baker. Not known as a great defender. Not terrible, but not great by any means. But Baker with a nice backhand play down there at third. Davis swinging on the first pitch. Baker starts the 5-4-3. Davis does not run well. No shot of getting him there. And the A's have rattled off their 12th straight victory. Tim Hudson gets the win. J.R. Richard gets the loss. Victimized twice on long balls by Reggie Jackson, his 19th and 20th of the season. Raleigh Fingers picks up his league-leading 31st save. Hudson now 12-3. Richard falls to 8-9. Hudson 6 2/3, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 run allowed. J.R. Richard, 6 innings, struck out 7, walked only 1, and allowed only 4 hits. But 2 of those hits left the yard. The pair of homers off the bat of Reggie Jackson, as we mentioned. Final line score: Oakland 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Houston 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. Quick box score check there. You see Baker, 24th double. Jackson's 2 homers give him 52 RBIs. Good ERAs there. Hendricks needed that 1 out of the bullpen just to try to give him something positive to build off of, as he's had a bit of a slog this season. 3 hits for Hunter Pence. George Springer, his 17th double. Bregman drives in his 30th. Again, not a bad start at all for J.R. Richard. Nice bullpen work out of Christian Javier as well. But in the end, the A's win their 12th in a row, continuing their terrific season, the best team in the American League and possibly baseball. So that will wrap things up here. A's defeat the Astros. The regular season will now take a break for the All-Star game. That will be the next broadcast here on the channel. Not sure exactly when I will get to that, sometime in the next few days. If not Friday, then probably Monday. I'll probably do a little bit of a mid-season write-up on the website. I'll probably post the stats in the standings. Instead of waiting until the first of the month, I'll probably post them up on the site as well now. just to cover where we stand here as the Franchise Stars Baseball League reaches the All-Star break of year one. Check out the channel elsewhere. We've also got basketball and hockey reaching the playoffs, and the LSUFL will return for Season 4. That will start next week, kicking off next week here on the channel. Like, subscribe. Be sure to check out the website, which continues to be enhanced and updated. But most of all, thank you guys so much for your support. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon.